Oh, hey, look, 1080p 60 frames per second. Look at that, I'm live. Awesome. 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 I'm live on Twitch for the first time. Okay, I know I'm doing a different platform today, but, hello. I am, WXRG96, which is basically my unique ID for who I am. Weather WX is weather, RG is my initials, 96 is the year, so this basically means that I am into the weather and who I am basically. So I've been doing live streaming on YouTube with really no luck, so I want to see how the Twitter community reacts to a meteorologist using its platform. It may not work, but let's do a little bit of the test, right today? Alright, so how do I share my stream? That's a good question. Um, how do I... Close call event, is that... I forget how you do that. How do you... Okay, how do you post a link to the stream? I'm so not used to this right here. So how do you... I'm trying to see how... Yes. Oh, it's not like a link, it's just my profile. I need to... Yes, let's see. Okay, hold on. I just go to my profile. It's not like it's a unique YouTube link. Okay, Alright, just send out the links to my social media and let's see how this goes. I will go to about 8 o'clock after this test is over. I'm just, making sure everything's set up here. This is non-copyrighted music from YouTube, so I shouldn't have a problem with this music in the background. Share that from my timeline, share that for the test, and also I want to do this. Okay, that's good. I don't need that page right now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I meant to. I thought there was a new tab. Alright, Creators Dashboard. Stream Manager. Okay, so, this is pretty cool for right now. Since this is a test here on Twitch today, I'm not going to generalize myself to the Northeast like I normally do on my YouTube. Today, I'm basically going to do a whole US and see how the rest of this week and into the weekend is. So I would go up to, let's say, the 8th of January. I'm going to look at the whole United States in this stream. Why not? To see how this goes here. So to do that, I'm going to have to change screens and get out of this Word document that's a welcome screen and go to my Google Chrome tab. Okay. So, without further ado, let's start this. Alright. So what's going on in the weather in the United States today? Well, we have looks like an upper level low here. Yep, we have a closed low up in Minnesota, which I know there was a lot of snow that fell in Minnesota from this snowstorm. It's closed off, so it's pretty much starting to it's colluded, so it's just gonna eventually fall apart. We got rain in the Northeast where I am located, where I generally do the Northeast in Massachusetts. We're going to be getting rain tonight into tomorrow morning, on and off drizzle for the Northeast for Thursday, and then it's going to be rain and snow showers Friday for the Northeast from this low pressure system that's going to be slowly drifting into the Northeast. So this should be moving into the Northeast, and there's a ridge in the Pacific Northwest right there. It looks like it's got some rain off the Pacific right there. So let's see how this is gonna progress itself now. It's a site that I really like, Tropical Tidbits. It's by Levi Cohen. I'm citing the source because that's what you're supposed to do, is to cite your sources, and if I don't implicitly say so, I would probably be not doing his term of services here. So thank you, Levi Cohen, for a great website. I use his website because it's very sleek and easy to stream and understand. It doesn't really create a lot of havoc on your system. So there's that low pressure system that is going to be hitting the Northeast. The precipitation should be pretty much mainly gone in the afternoon for the Northeast. So you got this upper level low like I was showing you. And that's going to give us precipitation by Friday morning in the afternoon for the Northeast. This precipitation is going to crash into California. It's going to create a low somewhere around the Denver area, and this is going to be our next system for the Northeast right here. This is going to pick up some... This is pretty much just lingering around the Midwest, and it's gonna give us some precipitation in my region on Monday. There's low energy over here. It just goes across the mountains and the Rockies and gives us precipitation in the Northeast. And look, it's already Monday the 9th, and I said I only wanted to go to the 9th right there on this stream here. So that's pretty cool there. So that's pretty much what's going to be happening right here. It looks like the mountains in California and California itself is going to get slammed from this Pacific storm here. Northeast is getting hit by this storm, and pretty much the Rocky Mountains are in a ridge, so this area is going to be fine weather. This is poor weather. Northeast is poor weather. So pretty much elsewhere between these two general locations here. are bad and these are good. The Northeast finally gets out of unsettled weather by Saturday and Sunday, but then by Sunday night, pretty much by Monday morning, we're gonna have to deal with another low pressure system here. The Northeast is getting pretty active weather, especially in California. California is also getting hit by another storm. Look at this precipitation here. Wow. That is pretty rough weather in the western part of the country right there, as you can see. Alright, what else can I look here at? That's pretty much as far as I really want to go out. It's like, okay, I could go out on Thursday the 12th, which that is 7 days out. So let's go up to Thursday the 12th. Why not? So it looks like we're going to have another Clipper system on the Northeast on Monday. Let's see what else will happen. A cold Canadian high possible on Tuesday. It looks like a little cold front that may spawn a few snow showers and maybe squalls on Wednesday. And then a cold Canadian high. So all that weather in the Pacific is staying out to the Pacific. Nothing's really moving across the country, so just staying in the Pacific. A small little nor'easter trying to come off the Gulf Stream on top of us by next weekend in New England. Interesting. Looks like after this storm moves through Friday in the northeast, we have a break Friday, Saturday from high pressure. Then this low comes in here from the Pacific, going around the country. It's going to get us what in New England Monday. Then after that, Tuesday, the storm moves. There's a cold front right here in Canada. It looks like it's going to give us a sharp cold front. Then cold Canadian high after that. Then it almost looks like another Alberta Clipper up there behind the high pressure system and behind this cold blast over here. Looks like it spawns a nor'easter off the Gulf by the weekend. Now this is just one model perspective, but it's good to see what the models have to say. Let's go back and look at the Euro, for example. Let's see what it has to say. That storm system right here is going to be gone for us by Thursday afternoon in New England. We've got all this activity here, and California's getting soaked. I wouldn't be surprised if they have mudslides and stuff. That's a lot of rain. There's that rain coming in for Friday morning and afternoon in the Northeast. There's that low coming off Denver right there. That's going to pick up some moisture from Texas in the Gulf. That's going to get... Ooh. Remember when the GFS said that we're going to get hit Monday in New England? This Euro-based model saying the low goes right offshore and we get nothing for Monday. Interesting. Then seems like high pressure up in Canada is going to give us a little cold front, as you see, a cold blast, but that's not going to give us any precipitation. The GFS says maybe a few snow showers and stuff, but that's still pretty much going to happen sometime Wednesday. A lot of cold air. See how these isobars are tight? That's windy and cold conditions, as you can see how the cold air. See how it says 540? That generally means 32 degrees for 1,000 to 500 millibar averages. So in this condition right here, this would probably mean snow if it was precipitating. Like this area here, even though it doesn't have the color colon, This is snow in this general area, and this is rain because you can see it by the isotherms. These are called isotherms. They say that this is between 1,000 and 500 millibar thicknesses, which basically generally shows you the temperatures in that layer. Big high pressure system, it looks like. After that little cold front moves through on Wednesday into Thursday. Yeah, it looks like we have a cold snap. Definitely coming by the end of next week. But the Euro says we aren't going to get hit by any storms. GFS was being more aggressive, saying we're supposed to have a storm Monday and maybe a storm by next weekend. But the Euro's saying it's just basically pressure and temperature swings, not really much of precipitation. This high pressure is going to block this, so it almost looks like next week we're just going to have temperature swings, really, not much going on. The GFS said we're going to have possible chances of precipitation Monday and maybe Wednesday from that cold front, so we have a little bit of uncertainty here. But when I get that way, I like to look at a third model. Let's look at the Canadian model. What's the Canadian have to say? There's the precipitation on Saturday. Finally, the weather starts to calm down a little bit in the Northeast by the weekend. The Canadians saying there's a little system that's going to come right off of Texas area right here. That's going to hit us Monday. So Monday looks like we're going to have rain and snow showers from this little Clipper system. Not Clipper system, but little weak low pressure system. So Tuesday night into Wednesday, the Canadians said we're going to have rain and snow showers from a low from that sharp cold front. Oh, that's been the most aggressive one. Damn, the Canadians being more aggressive for this type of, this week here. Wow. That's a lot of activity during the week. It's saying that we get hit by this Clipper system, and then a big, huge high pressure system comes down here and spawns a mess on Tuesday night into Wednesday. I wouldn't be surprised to see some snow squalls Wednesday afternoon, it looks like. Wow. The Canadians being really, really aggressive. So far, the Canadians being the most unstable the weather next week, followed by the GFS, followed by the Euro. The Euro is being more lenient, but this model is more activity. Interesting. So it almost looks like there's still going to be a storm in the northeast on Monday. Then that moves out Tuesday's fine. Then it seems like Tuesday night into Wednesday, there's like a low pressure system going to form from this very big cold front here. It's going to affect us Tuesday night into Wednesday evening, and then just really cold air comes behind it. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm just looking at the fourth and final global model here. Yeah, see, this model says that we're going to get precipitation on Monday as well, but it looks like it slightly misses us. Interesting. It hits us, but it also feels like it dries up and goes off the sea. Yeah, it looks like Wednesday we have some type of low pressure system Tuesday night into Wednesday that's gonna form from this big cold blast right here. Then this model doesn't go more than 180 hours, so I'm assuming that this is gonna move on. Cold high pressure is gonna remain for the rest of the week, it looks like. Oh, we're gonna have an active week to forecast next week. Alright, did about 20 minutes here, so that's pretty much more than what I really wanted to do tonight here. I basically just played around to see how Twitch worked. It looks like everything is working quite good, just as well as YouTube. It said to me 0 drop frames, everything was working fine, so as you can see, Twitch worked pretty well here. That's what I'm gonna wrap up for right now. Thank you for watching. Hey, look at that. I actually have a like on one of my, Okay. I have an idea here. Actually, that's not really worth it. Alright, so that was a good test, so now at least I know I can do it on this platform if I wanted to.